Okay, welcome to the MSU Turf Team update. This is April 28th. Certainly been some developments in the last week here in the state of Michigan. Probably most significantly for two of our industries, the golf industry. Golf was allowed to resume essentially effective immediately last Friday. And also along with that executive order from the governor, lawn care operations and professional landscapers were allowed to resume applications. So they started in earnest and quickly, trying to catch up a little bit from all the applications they missed in the month of April. But today, one thing I would like to do is just welcome Dr. Trey Rogers. And Trey, I'm just going to throw it to you, and I know you have some thoughts on what's been happening just in the last 3 to 4 days now. So take it away.
Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. I do appreciate the opportunity to say a few things. I think, for the last 5 or 6 weeks, whatever it's been now, the key word for me has been fluid, because this situation has been every bit of that. And I know that when you woke up last Friday, if you're a superintendent, you probably thought, well, let's get out there and get things cleaned up, and we'll take our time or whatever. And then by noon, you got 100 people on your golf course, because that's how fluid this situation is. And, it's lucky for us that you as a group are pretty nimble to begin with. And so, the owners or the members all count on you to be able to get that done. And you did, but the thing that's happening right now is there's nothing else for anybody to do. So people that don't even play golf in the month of April are out there. And so that puts a lot of crowds on the golf course. And those crowds on the golf course mean that there's going to be, the idea of social distancing becomes a challenge. And, you're stewards of the golf course. And, and one of the things that you're a steward of is always safety. Now, people's safety, you've been steward of that for a long time, right? We have these pesticide applications, we have these laws. Michigan's been a leader in making sure that we followed those pesticide application laws. Heck, we helped to write them. And you guys have helped to take care of them for all of these years. We're close to 30 years now. So, we're leaders in making this happen. So, to me, to remind you or implore you to be vigilant in providing safe conditions for workers, I'm not sure I need to tell you that, but I know that you need to, be able to do that. And, while you can't really control the virus, you can control whether or not you put on pesticides. And so that's the control you had. So what you have to do is you just have to make sure and play your role and to, basically, provide a safe environment for your workers and also a safe environment for your golfers. The workers are probably going to be able to take this pretty serious. Your golfers at times may meander. And, there may be times where you've got to remind them. And I don't think there's anything out of bounds about that, because this is your job, and they're going to be counting on you. And, there's going to be people that thank you for this. And then there's going to be a whole group of people that probably never even knew you did this. But you know what? That's never bothered you. You've been doing this for years. That's a thankless job. But knowing in the end of the day, you do the right thing. So I just want to encourage you to consider thinking along those lines. Thank you.
Thank you, Trey. That was a great message and something for everybody to kind of remember at this time. As we said earlier, it's certainly been a rapidly evolving situation, and now that golf is open in the state, it's giving people another avenue for recreation to get outside. And I think we're all seeing just the number of people that are taking advantage of that and going out and getting outside and enjoying some fresh air. So, important update. Thank you, and we'll be back again next week with some more information. Thank you for listening.